So our next obstacle in the XQuarry Off-Road and Adventure Park is the side slope, where we have banking angles of 20, 30 and 40 degrees. The side slope here really showcases the capability of the car. It is much more so than usually the driver thinks. So when you're approaching the obstacle, just make sure that your left tires are in the right half of the obstacle, as close to the right edge as possible, to avoid the car, especially the chassis, your differentials or your side steps from hitting the obstacle on the way down. Good wheel articulation will give you a much more balanced and dampened weight transfer when you're going over the obstacle, and as your weight, the car's weight shifts from the left wheels to the right. 4 low is always recommended for a good, slow, controlled approach. Differential locks, or in the case of the Tahoe Z71 2021 models, the electronic limited slip differential will give you a lot of traction for also a good, controlled, slow approach going over the obstacle. Cars that do not have differential locks or the electronic limited slip differentials and have to completely rely on traction control, while it is still possible, that will create a much less controlled approach and more of a jerky effect going forward. The obstacle is usually done only with the on the guided drives, or when you have a spotter available, especially the 30 degrees. Most will go on the 20 degrees, but on the 30-degree side slope they will prefer not to try it. But with our guided on our guided drives and with our marshals, you'll be able to go over that obstacle at ease. For the 40-degree side slope, you really are going to need a differential locker, either front or rear, or ideally both, in order to attempt it, simply because at the 40-degree banking angle, you are really going to the limits of your vehicle, and you want as much of a controlled, slow approach as possible. Important to note is the track width of your car. The wider your car is, the less of an angle is going to be. So for example, the 30-degree side slope on a Ford Raptor, for example, is going to be a lot less than on a Suzuki Jimny. So your Raptor will read at about 25 degrees, where your Suzuki Jimny will read at about 35 degrees, all for the same 30-degree side slope.